Welcome to Let's Play Space Quest 6, The Spinal Frontier. This is the final game in the Space Quest saga, and unfortunately not the best. Part of its problems can be blamed on problems during its development. The game's original designer, Josh Mandel, left Sierra near the end of its development due to management issues, and Scott Murphy took over. Due to a lack of communication between the two, a number of things were left out of the game, including several hints making some of the puzzles needlessly difficult. Scott even went so far as to say that the game really should have been cancelled after Josh left. It's still not a bad game, however. It has some of the funniest moments of the entire series, and we've got Gary Owens back as the narrator, which is never a bad thing. Like its predecessor, Space Quest 6 has a soundtrack written for General MIDI and not the Roland MT32, so I'll once again be using my Roland Sound Canvas SC-88 to record the music. And this soundtrack definitely needs all the help it can get, as it's easily the least memorable of the series. Okay, let's start the game. One thing you might immediately notice is the fact that this game is in Super VGA 640 by 480 in 256 colors. So that's 4 times the resolution of the previous games. More than 4 times even. So let us begin from, well, the beginning, I suppose, would be a good place to start.
The Starcon Federation has reached its decision. Roger Wilco, please step forward.
Wait, a cat?
Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters, misuse of Starcon property, disintegrating a fellow officer, perpetrating a sequel without authorization, and consorting with a female of higher rank. Do you have anything to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Can't you guys take a joke?
Do you have anything intelligent to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Nope.
Doesn't he have a lawyer?
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the Starcon Federation, you are to be decommissioned. You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain.
Hey, we worked hard for that. Well, cheated.
You are no longer an officer of the Starcon Federation. Your enrollment at Starcon Academy is hereby terminated.
Roger's surprisingly
However,
buff. Oh.
Due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew,
That's not true.
and the fact that nobody gets rid of stubborn mildew stains and black heel marks as well as you do, we are returning you to your former post with Starcon Fleet. You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second class on board the SCS Deep Ship 86.
2001 reference with the crossfade there. Why does the ship look like a suspender, by the way?
Attention all hands. This is your commander speaking. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As a gesture of appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Kielbasa out.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy...
Because where else would you put a deserted warehouse?
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen, so long as his body is intact. Do you understand?
Yes, we got it. Yes, right, we got it. Yes, right.
Good. Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on shore leave.
That's where we are. I wonder if that's in any way relevant. Probably not.
Okay, I'm ready. Energize!
Roger and transporters just don't get along, do they?
As we join our hero, Roger Wilco, he has just been transported to the surface of Polysorbate 60 to enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process. Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
Oh, great! Real wonderful. Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap. Jeez, this is snug. Real snug. You know, it actually makes me feel kind of good. I remember when I used to wear my mom's... well, never mind. No time for nostalgia. I've got a serious extraction problem to work out first.
Man, I'm glad he didn't finish that anecdote. Man, this place is a dump. Makes you wonder why all the other people on the deep ship were so happy about going on shore leave here. And Roger is soundly stuck in the street, which we're obviously going to have to solve. But a couple of other things first. First of all, the graphic style. I personally like it. I think the jump to the more cartoony style works fine for Space Quest. It didn't work for King's Quest with King's Quest 7, but for Space Quest it's pretty... it's okay. It works with the humor and everything. Also, the quality of the drawings and the animations are actually pretty good. Way better than King's Quest 7, which is sort of ironic considering that King's Quest 7 is the game that was supposed to have Disney quality animations anyway. What I don't like is the fact that this introduction is nothing more than an excuse to undo everything that happened in Space Quest 5. Roger is no longer a captain, and is back to being a janitor. And unfortunately, his former crew members, Drool, Flo, and Cliffy, or WD-40 even, do not make any appearances in this game. Even Beatrice doesn't show up. So really, there is... it's just a big reset button. Did Brennan Braga write this script? Anyway. That is sort of a shame, I think. It would have been nice to see what could have happened if Roger had maybe been given more responsibilities as a result of his heroism in the previous game, and then, of course, would have turned out to be unable to deal with it. But unfortunately, they did not go that route. Instead, they just pretend that Space Quest 5 didn't happen, basically. Also interesting that they said that we returned the SCS Eureka, while in fact we blew it up. They did not mention the fact that we blew up a space station, which is one of the few things they could have genuinely arrested us on, I guess. And I have to take issue with the fact that they said that we were consorting with an officer of higher rank, because Beatrice is an ambassador, a civilian, not an officer. Okay, well, Roger's stuck, and we'll see if we can get him out of the street in the next video.